What's up, him? Yeah, I got an extra unexpected day off today, so I've been getting so much feedback that people would like me to stream a little earlier, and unfortunately, that's not always possible. But today, when it is, I thought I would stream. Yay! So that's what I'm doing. I got lots of time today, so just gonna be dinking around. Hey, Benny, how's it going, Benny? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. I'm making art. Your favorite. I think I gotta make the stroke path a little. Oh, shrink it down a bit. Now here's where the minimal style is really tough because like there's a few ways I can do an orange. Like I can just something like this might be best, or I just kind of like imply that there's wedges by that little star inside. Right? Okay, well that's one way to do it. The other would be to do like, I guess, how would I do this? Maybe like cross sections within the orange itself, like that. That's a little too thick, or a little too north, I should say. Okay, yep. Okay, yep, there we go. Copy. Let's join these up. Control D. That's another way of doing it. Like to school. Have a good day at school, Ham. Thanks for joining and saying hi. I wish you a very pleasant day at school. So that's, I could also make these strokes smaller to give more emphasis to the oranges here. Um, doesn't fit the style. Maybe it does, and I'm just too stubborn. Okay, no, let's roll with this for a second, and then we can maybe this needs to be 0.5 to match. And now that looks like there's too much rind. That out a bit, like that maybe. Okay, and then I think what I'll do here. Actually, I think I need to take all of these shapes, find them. That look like, nope, that's not right at all. Fine, nope, still not right. Let's do stroke path, I guess, and then combine. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. And then the art is for my own satisfaction. Sometimes to get the creative juices flowing, I just like making art. So like these little icons, this vector style really helps me think about like shape language and what goes where and that kind of thing. So it's just kind of like a warm up exercise for whatever else I got going on. Today's just a completely open day. I don't really have any objectives because I'm not really bound to limitations in time today, which is great. Um, so let's take this new tool for a ride here. Let's click on these. Let's bend these. Um, okay, so I think I can select all the inside corners here. And what I want to do is, and these top ones, and what I want to do is bend all the corners out just a little bit. And then that gives the orange slices some, just a few. How did I miss those? It's odd. Look, when I select the corner tool, it like deselects them. That's annoying. Oh, there's just a big mess over here. That's why. Oh, look, it didn't even save all of it. That's okay. So let's fix this mess. Let's that and delete that. Boop. Any other corners? Give me lip. Yeah. Let's join. Nope. It's fine. Look at that though. It like. Can I backspace through all that? I can. Okay, so the issue here was this middle piece not, wasn't aligned enough. And then this cross section needs to be a little bit larger here. But see how it's still like curving in here, especially like on this side? Yeah, this needs to all be bigger, like that. Oh, I see. It's, it was only partially selected here. 5. Let's do stroke to path. Going to combine them, which it's not letting me combine them. Okay. Copy it. Duplicate rather. We'll rotate it. We'll select this. And we'll combine them. Take this one. We'll take out the center, stroke to path, and combine with that. Okay, that should be much better, I'm hoping. So let's get out our corner tools. What happens if you corner tool an outside? Oh, I see. It just like becomes more narrow. That's interesting. Not what I want to do, but that's okay. Good to know. So let's pull it down like that. Let's also select and these. Pull in everything a bit like that. There we go. That's what I wanted. So now we got some interesting representations here. I also feel like on this one, um, I don't need this many lobes. So how do I make third lobes? So I guess I would do, let's turn on snapping. Let's cut straight across. I guess it would be like that kind of angle. Yeah, there we go. That's good too. Oh, I need to add the orange disc back here, so let's that. No stroke. Okay. Yeah, so we got a few different orange ideas. I think for this one, what if we did this, but I think rounded looks better on the inside. So what if we did 0.75? What's up, Hauf? Welcome in. You got the message. Welcome. Hold on, let me line them all up and then I'll go over a let's see, struct a path. This one, this one, this one. Find them. Nope. Struct a path. Combine. There we go. Fine. I'll do the same thing here. Ooh, what happened in here? What's with all this geometry? Oh, this is still a path. Okay, this looks better. So let's take out our corner tool. Let's select in our corners. Oh, that didn't work. Select all this. Let's take our corner tool. That. Take the disc. Find. Okay, so we have 1, 2. I'll save that, but I'm gonna say these are the 3 options. What are we thinking? Alf, you said the first one, but I wasn't sure which one you were referring to. Which one's your favorite orange cross section? One, 2. Look at it's using that pixel font all scaled up. That's silly. You like the one with lots of lobes, Benny? Hey, Pope. So I think I like 2 as well, and the reason is because if I'm scrolled out all the way, I think I still get more like juicy detail with 2. Like there's not too many lobes where the smaller lines don't get lost in the sauce. Yeah, there's something nice. So I like the shape language in 1, and I like that it like kind of hints at where the lobes of the oranges are. But I don't think it looks like an orange just out of context. Like if I just saw this on a game, I would be like, oh, that's a piece of candy or an energy orb. Contextually, if I cut the orange in half and then I showed that, I would get that. But this to me like reads more like an orange of what you expect to see on the inside. One doesn't look like an orange, correct? Hey, Net. Oh, I didn't even see your your message before that one. Hey, Net, how's it going? I was like, who? Who didn't say hi to you? Yep, let's roll with 2 for now. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete these other inferior orange slices. Now the beauty thing about these citrus pals here is lemon is just a recolor. Greatest tool in the book, laziness. Oh, that's kind of cool to have like a deeper color. Kind of like having the deeper citrus orange inside. That's cool. Yeah, net. How many? Yeah, I. It's hard to identify who net is without the appropriate amount of ounces. Is it 12, 16, 8? Those are very different net ounces, fluid ounces. Hello, Jamuel. I got my not Zelda weapons over here. I on the last stream I was like, sometimes it's good just to get it out, but like, oh, we did a much better apple. Um, sometimes it's good just to get it out. Like, I thought this net was okay, but it also kind of looks like a flag. I need to like bend the back of it. Um, but I was like, I don't love these, but sometimes it's important to keep the flow flowing, right? Or can I rotate points? I can. That's pretty funny. And then we can bend that back out. Let's delete that point. Let's round out. Oh, I did a thing. Can I end it? I can, but I think what I want to do is add a point in here. Make sure that these are curved. Oops. Put this one, we'll tuck this one up nice and neat here. Uh, I do need to make the net read a little bit better. Net, speaking of net, hi net, and also we'll work on this net. I can't have it facing, that'd probably read better. I also wanted something though that like they could use in game in a 2D perspective. So like the shovels, you know, as an icon, this doesn't work. I think in game though it does. I was just getting ideas out there, so definitely needs some work. Yeah, Jam, this is Inkscape. I love Inkscape. It's free and updated well, and people make extensions and plugins and stuff for it. It's super cool. Big fan. A plus. It's too round of a tail. I like. I think we can read the curve a little bit better, but still have like that nice like chonkiness to it. Getting everything curving how I want it to. That's fine. I think that reads more like a net too. Follows the line of action here. I think even if I like squished it in and then took the pattern here, kind of moved it up, I think that would work. Thanks, net. In a bit. Yeah, this is my community also. They're usually asleep when I'm usually streaming, and I invited them all to come and say hi. You need to work on your Godot game. Godot. You don't need to do anything. I am enabling you to degaff and do what you want. I also don't like this rounded handle now that I've like slept on it. I think it needs to be a square as a contrast to this. So let's do that now. Been staring at it for long enough now. Even like round out the handle a little bit, but that's a way better like contrast to me. Have that like square handle on there. Together. Rotate it 45. There we go. It's looking a little nicer. Still not perfect, but hello, Calvin. Here's this one's for Calvin. Let's do this real quick. I draw. Square out his booty. I'm gonna join these two shapes. It's gray. Give it a couple of little eyes. The snapping is driving me crazy, but that's okay. What is this shape doing? Don't like that. No, sir. Let's that one too, and then we can just maybe curve that. Yeah, it's a much more pleasing shape. Delete that, and then just why is that handle not doing anything? There we go. That's a much more nice round boy. This one's for you, Calvin. Pope, yes, I'm excited for SVG support. However, um, most of my stuff when it gets animated is in Spine, and I don't know if that's going to play between the two. I don't know if it will. I gotta ask some more questions, but I also know it won't support animation also. So I gotta really play with it. I expect a lot of bugs. So at first I'm just I'm really excited for it, but I'm also very like, oh boy, like it's a whole new ball of wax. So I'm not looking forward to the growing pains, I should say, but I'm very excited for the support. There we go. Just free-handed a mouse. Um, what I've been trying to do also is like you can see like with the hands, I've been trying to do a stroke big, but that's way too small. Just adds a little bit more dimension to it. And one thing I don't like as much as the next person about like vector art is it's so like stiff, right? So I want to be sure to like give it some organic lines wherever possible. Yeah, I don't even know if I like the teeth there. I think what I can use this line for here is to like define the shape of like this overlap. It's funny, like the bigger mouth really changes things, and then I can like put this more in the center here. Lots of ways to do it. I'll call that done for now. Thanks for being a fan, Calvin. I love you. All right. All right, let's open up top-down assets and just play with this. I'm feeling creative now. It's the right mindset you want to be. So this is like the top-down. The goal of this, everybody, is that this is not a game. I'm just gonna plug this into like HTML and let it be like a playable demo. But I plan on selling these assets. Um, I think your finger lines on the left hand for the mouse aren't combined with the hand circle. No, I don't think they are either. I oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, they got shifted. Let's group them together. Boop. There we go. So I'd like to sell these assets, but I also want to show it playable. But I was also having fun like doing like indoor room transitions and stuff. Oops, clearly got some stuff going on. Such is life in Game Maker. It's this. I think it's the fault of this bomb here. So check this out. Oop, blows a hole open. I thought that was pretty cool. I've also got some enemies in here, and I have like this little like arrow stick animation that sticks an arrow into them. You can shoot it diagonally and all that. The jump. Boop 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 boop. just it doesn't really do anything, but it feels good to do it. Oh, I guess you don't have to be grounded to do it. Goodbye. Boink, boink. Anyways, that's all there is to this. Happens if you're like... I got bounced into the teleport section. But I had never done too much with like teleportation and room stuff and all that. So let's do it. So if I touch a... let's do some life actually. Hold on. Let's do OBJ health bar. Health, no. UI hearts. Do I already have some hearts in here? I don't. Okay, so hearts. Wait, where is... I thought I just created... Did I create the heart somewhere odd? Oh no, I didn't. I know for a fact I have so many hearts stuff. SPR UI hearts 3 hearts. This one's a GIF, so yes, this is what I want. Let's do it in the upper left. And for the draw GUI for var I equals 0, I is less than hearts max, I plus or equal to 1. Draw sprite, sprite index. For subimage is it I is less than or equal to hearts. Bar padding equals 8 to padding plus I times, how wide is this? 11 pixels. 11 pixels will do times 10, I guess. Var spacing equals 10. No magic numbers. The UI layer. Drop that in. See what this does. Oh yeah, there we got hearts, but is I, if I is less than hearts, it should be if I is greater than or equal to hearts, maybe. Yeah. Nice. So now we got little hearts. Those are a little too far over though. I'm gonna put this as 4. That looks way better. For the slime, J hearts dot hearts minus or equal to 1. Let's see what that does. Okay. Now we can get hurt. hearts minus or equal to value. If hearts is less than or equal to 0, game end. If I get hit one more time. Oh, I didn't add the check in there. What a fool. What an utter buffoon I am. Slime. There we go. Perfect gameplay. So we don't want the game to end. You died. We'll add that in later. Heal equals function, value equals 1. Hearts plus or equal to value. Hearts equals clamp hearts. 0 hearts max. Let's add a new object type called collectible. Make it in if you collide with the hero, we'll say on collect. On collect equals function destroy. Then the heart on collect effect also equals function. On collect effect. On collect effect equals function a by hearts dot heal. Heal hearts done, and then in the collectible also effect create XY SPR effect collect. There. So now when I touch it, it should disappear and heal me for 1. But it didn't do. Oh. I overread that. Nice. Okay. The issue with the UI is that it goes from the center. Lazy thing here and do SPR heart. I like the large heart too. Right, so now the little heart has a shadow under it too. And then also when I create the heart, I want Z to equal, I don't know, like 5. So it'll drop down, I think. Nope. Z equals -5. There it goes. And it does like a nice little bounce. So when the slime is destroyed, instance create depth xy depth -1 obj heart. Actually, rather than it just dropping, I want z speed equals -3 maybe? Let's see what that does. Nice. So it does create hearts when you kill them. Nice. They do need to look collectible though, rather than just like instances, so I wonder if I should do a sine wave on them. So we'll do counter equals, do they have a state? Okay. So let's do y offset equals 0. Up we'll do y offset equals sine state machine dot time divided by 20 time. Let's just see what that does. And then for here we'll do dot draw plus y offset. Kind of a, it's very slow. Don't really like that. Why don't we do our y offset equals 0 if y offset is greater than 0. Maybe it should be less than 0. So it should just do like a half jump. Just gives a little bit of movement. I mean, it's fine. It's not great, but now we've got little collectibles. We also need to do gems, like gems as collectibles. So I'm gonna change. That's right. On land, that's a good one for collectible. It does a little bounce. I think all collectibles should bounce. Equals times or equals if 0.75. Maybe we'll try that instead and see what happens. All right, so then in the gem, I think we can do that. Get rid of the sparkle for now. I was never a fan. Fucked with the hero. I also want to do that. So the collectibles only on their way down. So if they're on the way up, you can't collect them. If choose 0, 1 equals to 0, give me a heart, or else beat irandom 3 bar gem equals instance create depth xy depth -1 oj gem. Also for the entity, like, oh yeah, fling, that's the one I want to do. Gem.fling. This is choose 1, 2, or 3. Random 60. Is that the rate for fling? I wonder why that didn't come up in code completion. Maybe anonymous functions don't. Length, dir, and the z speed. Okay, so do 1 or 2. And the z speed will be that. My random range. Guess it worked. Let's do not so far. Let's do it, choose 0.5 or 1. And then we'll do -1 minus irandom 2. Actually, let's do at least 2. Is this fling? No, fling is something, it just means like throw in a random direction. I have this like, this whole like Z component on here. I'll walk you through fling. It's super simple. But basically, rather than like, it just takes, I'm using like speed and dir to just move the object in a direction from a top-down perspective. So it's saying how fast do you want to push them and in what direction. And then Z speed is how you want it to bounce off the ground in 3D, like that jump effect. So it lifts them off like towards the camera in a, it basically makes it jump. But what you'll see is, do you see how like some gems bounced higher than others? There it is. That's what that does. That's fling sends a random direction and speed and lifts them off the floor. So it's like in game, if you were to pick something up and throw it, how would you describe the trajectory? So in this case, it makes between 1 and 3 gems, and it creates the gem right at its origin point, and then it flings the gem in a random direction, either at a speed of 0.5 or 1. And then for the z speed, it's at least -2, but could be up to 2 more. So like if we did -12, you see them, they just they'll just go flinging real far. So let's do 3 -2. Like a real juicy bounce. They don't go very far. I guess that one kind of did, huh? But they get bouncy. Let's do 2 minus -2 I random 360, choose 0.5 or 1. I think that's fine. Yeah, that looks nice. Just kind of like explode with coins. Yeah, simple. I think what I'm gonna do for here is create a hearts script. I guess I'll call it stats. Maybe. Yeah, let's do stats equals new. Call this stats structure. And within stats we'll have life, we'll have max at 3. I know max, that's probably not smart to put max in there like that, is it? That's fine. Let's do life equals 3, life max equals 3, life equals life max. Vert equals function, value equals 1, life minus or equal to value, heal equals function, value was equal to 1, life plus or equal to value. Okay, so then in the, I guess we would do it in the characters. We would say stats equals new stats. And then in the slime, if life is less than or equal to 0 on death, life equals clamp, life This gets clamped between 0 and life max. Okay, so now the slimes have stats. So we'll do other dot stats dot hurt one, and then the UI hearts. This will just say stats equals obj hero dot stats. Okay, and then I'm drawing with hearts and a hearts max, so I guess so I can do like stats dot heart max, stats dot life. Oof. Oh hell yeah! Did it work first try? Nope, it didn't. But that's just because I'm referencing something else with the hearts that heal now. On collect effect, change that to be an instance for the collectible. So I can do on collect other.id, and in the heart I can pass in the instance, so I can say dot stats dot heal. Boom. Nope. Stats can't be found. Instance dot stats dot heal. Oh, on collect effect needs to be 30. Okay. Okay. That's a much better system, because now I can assign stats to different things and do it the same way. Hey Appa, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome in on this beautiful Friday morning for me. Maybe Friday afternoon or evening for you. On collect, so that's working just fine. Should also probably do a little gem counter. Hey Avis, how you doing? It's good to see everybody. Oh my goodness. I stream at night and it's horrible because everyone's asleep. All my friends are East Coast or across the sea, so everyone's usually asleep when I'm streaming. But I have an unexpected day off today, and I wanted to stream. So thanks everyone for stopping in. It means a lot. Avis? It's a car rental place around my parts. So I feel like that's how I knew it. Avis. Avis, you're stateside too as well, I believe, correct? Yes. All right, so now we can collect hearts. I forgot why I did that. I was trying to make something more simple and I totally spaced. So now the slime can hurt. Look, I got hit on here. Oh yeah, look, I added how much life it takes away here. I'll have hit life. That's dot hurt life. That doesn't feel good to put that in there, but let's try that. So now they don't die, which is fine. Because they need the who has stats? I think I put that in the character instead. It doesn't need to be in the character. Your game's cool. Okay, bye. I'm supposed to be working right now. Bye, Avis. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. Hi. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. On death equals function. Instance destroy. There we go. See if I can get myself to die. Boop. Game will crash because there's none. But that's fine. Cool. So now we have a method of everything dying. So we're gonna have to do like stats on death, instance destroy, and then on destroy do these things. I got pickups and drops. The arrows shouldn't. The arrows should only go for characters. It shouldn't be event collision with Hello, who's this? Hello, Goofy Green. How are you? This is Sam here. Game maker extraordinaire. Really terrible at it. Just having fun. How you doing today? Just dinking around. I'd love to stream more. My schedule doesn't permit me to stream a whole bunch. But I would love to. I really like streaming. I want everyone to make games. I want everyone to share their games. I want to make cool shit and play people's cool shit. Let's do when the bomb explodes. You know, probably what we need to do is create like hitboxes and stuff. Cause it's something like the bomb, it's not going to. Woof. Okay. Let's do a hurt box. SPR UI hurt box. Let's do it 4x4. Perfect. Box. Give it a life equals 15. Life minus or equal to 1. If life is less than or equal to 0, instance destroy. We're gonna have an owner equals no one. And then here we're gonna say, let's just call this hitbox, and then we can define a bunch of stuff. Hurtbox create. X equals X, Y equals Y. Owner equals other.id. Does other work? From, I guess owner would be equal to the ID. Let's try that. And then scale equals 1. Image X scale equals scale. Image Y scale equals scale. Okay, so for the bomb, let's test this out. When it explodes, boom, and then we'll do box create X, Y. The scale is going to be 10. So we should see a big red box appear for just a moment. Which we don't. Did I assign the sprite? Did. Exit. Get on right on out of here. Let's clean this up. I'm tired of moving in the next room all the time. Put the bomb right next to you. Where's the box? Oh, because it's not... Okay, try 10. Oh, because I'm not actually creating anything. What am I doing? What was I even thinking? That's very embarrassing. Y'all are watching that, going like, what is this guy doing? He knows some secret things we don't know, and the answer is no. I'm just a dummy sometimes. Didn't even create the hurt box. Merp. No one's paying attention. That's good. There's my hurt box. All right. Silly gooses. Everyone's just like waiting for the juice to appear. They're like, trust the process. Or they just have it like tabbed out. All right. I mean, I'll roll with that for a moment here. So you buffoon, you doofus. Just listening to your soothing tones while you work on your own game. Very cool. So, um, list equals this, and then on collision with the characters, I'm sure will change. Var test equals array find or var equals 0. Var I equals 0, I is less than array length list I plus plus. If other.id found equals true. If not found, if not found, array push list other.id and then its stuff. So we gotta kind of define what constitutes a hit, right? So right now, I guess this we do a collision with hurt box. Do hit. I don't need to push back the other one. Wait, what? Oh, that's if the slime is hit. That works. So every attack then kind of like needs a collision box and a standardized way of it being hit. So mean, every hurt box needs an attack and defense and stuff like that. Oh, we could assign it a stats, but then stats when it. Yeah, because like the knockback would need to be. Let's figure out how this is. So first we have in hit. We have it affects the instance of life and how much it's stunned. So we need life and attack. Or an attack and a stun. And then this also has like a knockback associated with it also. Back. Life stun. Okay, so for here, I'll also do attack equals 0. So this affects life. Knockback equals 0. Affects pushback. Stun equals 0. Stun. Stop equals 0. I think that's what we have. So stun, hit stop. Wait, do you need to do the character here? We'll do. Wait, didn't. Okay. I'll test it out here. So hit other dot attack is I did not do that efficiently. So hit, we'll do hit first. Instance life and stun. Instance life and stun. See, there's another. And pushback, it's instance hit stop and speed. Stop. Dot knockback. I don't want them following anything yet, so I'm just gonna detonate the bomb. Thing should happen. No, because it's all set to 0. So if I set the stun to 20. Does get stunned, which is great. Make this invisible. Knockback equals 4. Okay. Yeah, that's working exactly like I want it to, which is great. So these are like the main attack, knockback, stun, and hit stop are like the main components of a hitbox here. I'm mixing up these terminologies though, that'll get confusing for me later on down the road. Knockback equals n equals 0. Okay. We'll just do, what if we just do like attack equals 3? Should kill him, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's do stun equals 30. Stun. Oh yeah. We'll have to fix this up. But still, I mean, we got a neat foundation for how attacks will work in the future. Okay, so we also want the hurt box right now is on a like life should only be equal to 1. That work? Yeah, it still detects the collision there. Ray push. Okay. I'm freezing up. Okay, so keep it hot. Keep it rolling. Go with the momentum. I don't know, I was just zoning out staring at it. So we've got this hitbox detection. What's going to be different for something like the arrow is I need the life to equal -1, I think. If life is greater than 0, or else I need x equals to owner.x, y equals owner.y. Box.owner equals, oh yeah, that's what I was doing up there. So then I'm gonna leave this visible here. With the arrow, I'm gonna do box equals instance create depth xy depth. Oh no. Box create xy. This needs to be x scale and y scale. Hey, Sahan. You open the video and get a lesson about life. What's your life lesson? Am I missing something? Am I being wise without realizing it? Probably not. Is it an ad? Tell me, what is this life lesson would you like to share with the class? It's the Snowed Man. Hope this finds you in a good state. Oh, life is greater than 0, Sahan. It's true. A sarcastic laugh? Ha ha. I think it's the one you're looking for. 8, 2. Ha, very funny. Yeah, post links. Do what you want. I may or may not be clicking on them on the stream, but go for it. This is the Wild West in terms of YouTube. I don't really know what I'm doing. So if it makes you happy, do that. Unless it makes other people sad while you're being happy. Then don't do that. Why is oh, hold on. Herbox.life equals -1. Oops. Oh. Return Herbox. Of course. Whoa. Pew. Look at that. Oh. Oops. Okay, and then when it gets destroyed, instance Destroy Hurtbox. Problem is, it's not rotating with it either. So direction equals owner dot direction. Image angle equals owner dot image angle. That needs to go in end step. New project. No, it's a I'm making a asset bundle of like a top down and I just want to do graphics, but given that I'm this far already, like I might bundle it up as like a like make your own Zelda like. There's not really a whole lot of that kind of stuff going on right now, and there needs to be. I'm not a very good coder though, so I don't know how much I want people referencing my code. Mimpy's gonna hate me for it. all the question, all the question he's gonna get in the Discord, he's just gonna be like sending me messages. Sam, can you not unleash this on the world, please? I don't want to pick up after your gigantic mess. I put him through enough grief. Oh, so this is it's 4x4, so I don't need it that big. Let's do 4 and 1. Much better. Okay, so if instance exists, owner, do all this garbage, or else destroy. You live by Mimpy's rules, you wouldn't be living at all. You know, I'm picking up what you're putting down, but at the same time, Mimpy is one of the lifebloods of the help channels, just like in general. The guy does so much stuff that is like goes unheard and unappreciated. I have so much respect and love for my Minty Python boy. Um, I give him a pass to do whatever the fuck he wants to do, because Mimpy's the best. Pardon my French. CW. Hello. I'm making an asset pack, but mostly I'm just talking and visiting and dinking around and making this little Zelda clone, I guess. Because it's fun, and I'm passing time, and I'm just learning new stuff. I love to tinker. We created some arrows and some hurt boxes. We made a bomb. Mostly, I'm kind of paving the way for this hitbox collision system to use in other projects. I keep finding myself needing those more and more, so um, it might not be perfect for a top-down style game, but I think it's universal enough where I would use it in other things. So I'm rolling with it. Let's organize this project a little bit. Let's put the bomb wall in the environment. This is UI stuff. Teleport. These two teleport things go in here. The collectible is now an entity technically. What's this border? Look at that. Don't even need it. Get out of here. Effect dirt needs to go in effects. I make you feel bad. I didn't mean to make you feel bad. I know, Mimpy's very beloved. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant for me personally. I love teasing the guy, but at the end of the day, he's a force to be reckoned with. So I gotta put some respect on his name. let's see. To do control. Oh my God, how is my to do list? I haven't. Woof. Water detection. Didn't do that. Charge the bow. Nope. Transition controller that controls spawn position. I did that. Yeah. I didn't do press to interact either. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't. We'll see. Um, actually, now that we have, let's do a boomerang because now that we have like stun and properties, maybe we'll do that. So let's open up the old A sprite. Let's find top-down tiles. This one, maybe? Did I do a boomerang? I did do a boomerang. Heck yeah. Um, Now here's something I want to do, and I don't care if it bothers everybody. I'm actually gonna just animate it by rotating it in the sprites. Logic may tell you that, hey Sam, you could just do that by code. I know, but I don't want to. So, eat it! Boomerang strip 4 dot ping. PNG. I say it as ping. Hello, Scott. Is that your name, Half? Scott? My choices are valid. Everyone's choices are valid for the most part, unless you make crappy choices. It's like, hey, it's a free country and you can do whatever you want, unless it's something I don't like. Then you can't do that anymore, please. Let me live my life. All right, game development, assets, nope. Assets top down, items, boomerang strip 4. Why did I save it that way? That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, okay. So 16, 32, 48, 64. Your name is Half. That's fair. I'm not super savvy with the memes. I try to keep my up to date with my kids, but I just end up making them cringe, as they would also say. So I don't mess with all that. SPR boomerang strip stip strip 4.png. I had a YouTube video. You guys can watch it. It was a it was a short that I had where I was talking about like how to use sprite strips by naming them that way, and I had a chicken that I was just using. It just so happened to be that I was using a chicken as an example, but when I started typing in SPR chicken strip, I lost it. Oh, it's so funny, and I was like, "Oh, this is funny," of me like giggling at myself, so I left it in the cut. But that was all legit. If you go back and watch that one, that was very funny to me. Wait, hold on. Projects, assets. That's ours. Top-down items. All right, here's my boomerang. You know, this is interesting. I don't know if I've coded a boomerang before. How fast does a boomerang need to be? 0.2? Needs to be a little fast, right? OBJ boomerang. He talks video games, and he also has become a huge meme. Right on, right on. I mean, that looks pretty bad. Even for this style, that looks a little not good, right? Let's. Oh man. All right, let's try some code stuff. I'm just gonna play with it. Here's the boomerang. It's not moving around. Let's do counter equals 0. Counter plus or equal to 1. X offset equals 0. Y offset equals 0. X offset equals Sine counter divided by 10 times 3. I think this is draw sprite. Let's do ext sprite index 0 x plus x offset y plus y offset. Yeah, it should look circular. Yeah, I could resolve that in the sprite. I probably should, because right now I'm gonna go off on this tangent. But today I am afforded the gift of time, so I'm gonna make it fun as much as I can. Let's see what this looks like. I had to just... Okay, that's not what I wanted. How do I make it go in a circle? Do I have to turn this to cosine? Any math people in here that can help me out? Yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah, so now it goes in like a circular motion. And then I can do image angle plus or equal to 5? Maybe it needs to be faster than that too. It's gonna break the pixels up at such a small scale. I don't love that. I don't love it. I never ever have time to do like anything that I want. Today's the first time I'm at home and I'm home alone. No one else is in the house. Everyone's at school and work. And I had an unexpected day off. I didn't get fired. Everything's fine. Um, I think the origin point is fine. What happened? Yeah, what would happen if I moved it to like the center up here? Yeah, but I got tons of time. Oh, that's interesting. That's not at all what I want, but it's interesting. Let's move it down a little bit. Let's see what that looks like. No. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this in the middle center. Did you just do the rotation with cosine and sine not using the origin point? Yeah, because I don't want it to rotate on a stick. I don't know. There's some wonky stuff. This is how I code. I don't know the real math behind it, so I'm going to go wild. Var range equals, right now it's at 3. I'm going to set it to 8. And I think this will tell me, this is how fast it goes around, but that's how wide it goes around, I think, is if I'm reading this right. Oh, yeah, that looks... it doesn't look like it's... I guess it kind of rotates around a point-ish, right? Let's see what happens. Var speed equals 5. Let's change this to speed, and let's see what this looks like. Let's not change this rotation out all yet. No, see, that's kind of what I want. I want the speed to... Let's go faster. Let's go fast. Gotta go fast. Oh no, see? Why'd that go slower? Oh, it needs to... Because this... It's the... Okay, hold on. Whoa! Yeah, see? It almost needs to be that fast, though, for it to look like it's doing something. Yeah, see? It's spinning. Then if we add rotation... It's kind of doing a thing. Let's move the... Let's move this and see what it does. I mean, that looks kind of... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, what's going on? It looks like it's shifting all around. What the heck is going on? I did a math thing. Is that just by moving? I got some like... What the heck is going on? I did some math things. It's the way it's spinning with the origin point of it. That's really funny. What a... Oh man, math is never my strong suit. Let's see what happens if we just leave it in the middle. Oh yeah, it's doing a thing. It's kind of funny. Oh yeah, I like the way it's... I don't know. That looks kind of cool. That's all weird though. Okay, I definitely just want this here. All right, let's go way more simple than this. Let's get rid of the offset stuff. Let's do let's speed this up a bit. Why is it spinning that way if my origin point is here? Right? Oh, I'm using the it was spinning also, maybe. Okay. All right. Well, that makes me feel better. I wanted it to be. I was wondering what was going on. How odd. Okay. This is what I'm expecting it to do. Very funny. Okay, so I need this to go like faster. Let's do 15. Yeah, I think I don't know, it's still doing. Why is it doing weird math stuff that way? Shouldn't it just All right, so then what if I left it there, but then kept this animated and did 0.2? Frame. Why isn't that animating though? Oh, because I need it to be. Um, we're closer to what I want. What do we think? Is that weird? Should the is it moving too much? Is it nicer as just like a little waviness like that? Is this our boomerang? We animated it and left it. What do you mean not static? It's not static right now, right? Oh, I see. Like actually put it in action. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Let's do um. Oh, I typed in Link. It's not Link. This is Hero. Like the one playing now. I think I like it too. So let's play with it. Let's add a new state. Right now we have idle bow boomerang state equals new state boomerang. Sahan, if you're still here, don't hate me. I'm not using snow state. I'm just using something super simple. Not that yours isn't, but you get it. Bar boomerang equals instance create depth x y depth minus 10 obj boomerang. Snow state is extremely good. Yes, I am not denying that. I should be using it here. The only reason why I'm not is because if I'm going to be releasing this out as like a playable, learnable thing, um, then I can't sell Snow State in here. You know what I mean? Not, I know it's open and all that. I just don't want to include other people's things. Snow State is fantastic. So let me put that to bed right here and now that um, you should be using Snow State if you aren't. Completely agree. Direction equals move direction. Oh, I'm gonna have to take a short BRB here. I'll be gone probably 15 minutes. And in the state in the Hold on one sec. Boomerang does speed for full transparency. I just need to go pick up some Pokemon cards. My Pokemon card guy is calling me. I gotta go. I gotta go. Give him some money, please. And if you guys are ever looking for an addictive substance that won't harm your physical health, maybe your financial one, look into Pokemon cards. You get the same dopamine hits, the same highs and lows, the same rush. But you get to keep some cute cardboard cards afterwards. Um, idle state. Okay, so then my boomerang. Let's do speed equals 3. Let's see what this does. Shoot. No, I gotta change. You know, maybe I don't like the way it like immediately starts waving out. Return equals false. If place meeting why did I call it return? What a stupid thing to call it. Um, what do I call it? When a boomerang comes back to you, do I just call it come back? Come back equals true. Um, come back equals true. I know, I know. I caught it before I saw your chat here. Is, should, can. Is returning, I guess would be. Yeah, you're totally right. So it should be like is returning. Oh, that's way better. I'm gonna come back equals true. Oh, it just seems. I'm gonna leave it for now. It just seems like such a bonehead thing now. Come back equals true. Oh boy, I'm a functional programmer, not a skilled one. Uh, okay, so if let's do if come back, then I'll do all this offset stuff. Or else we'll do this check. Comeback is so stupid, but I love it. I'm gonna use it. Um, if comeback, okay. Direction equals point direction obj hero dot x obj hero dot y. Speed equals 2. Let's just keep this real simple and see what this does. Point direction. Oh. Burp. Alright, and then effect create XY SPR effect hit. Then on collision with the entities character hero, if comeback instance destroy. It did I think it did what it was supposed to. I think it goes infinitely though. Check this out. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it doesn't need a oh, it goes forever. The wind resistance on it looks like it's just kind of a weird warble, or it needs to spin faster. Works for now. When I get back, I'll have it so it stens the bad guys. Snow State is amazing. It's very good. Um, you know, and I'm contradicting myself by not using it, but Game Maker users I find have this weird like want and need to redefine the wheel in every project, or you know, come up with their own system for everything. And maybe that's a coder thing in general, and I'm just, my scope is limited to the Game Maker community. But I feel like people are still trying to like, oh, you know, check out my dialogue boxes I've made, and it's like, why aren't you using Scribble? Like, unless there's a compelling reason not to. Like, why aren't you using Input? Why aren't you using Scribble? Why aren't you using Snow State? I feel like all of those things are kind of crucial. Like, save your time, right? Being smart about it. I guess if you're just learning, I mean, cool, then learn how to do it. But if you're really creating a game, time's spent better elsewhere. Yeah, I can dig the how that's working just as is. I need to add a limit to it. Um, if it doesn't come back by that point, or if it hits something, and then I'll also do collision with the thing. I think there's a certain level you get to where you feel comfortable using external tools. Yeah, it's kind of like the, you know, where they say the curve, and it's like at the beginning of the curve, it's like I want to use other people's assets. Then you get to the top of that curve where you're intermediate, you're like I need to build all the assets. Then you get down to the expert level, and it's like I want to use everyone else's assets. If people didn't like doing things themselves, they wouldn't use Game Maker. Maybe, maybe not. You know, it took 15 years to get to that point. 20 for myself. You and I are cut from the same cloth, John. We've been in the community a very long time, and we are we're teachers now. we are we are teachers. All right, y'all. I will be back shortly. I anticipate being gone 15 to 20 minutes. I will not idle this stream. Well, let me know what's the correct thing to do here. If I need to BRB for more than 15, 20 minutes, should I just leave the stream on and hit everyone with the BRB? Let's see if. Oh my god, what's. I don't know what to do here. Do I use raycasting? No, I don't. All right. This is fine. All right, then I'll leave this up, and I will be back shortly. BRB. Okay. Whew. Thank y'all for bearing with me. Priorities, am I right? Gotta get those Pokemon cards. It's hot right now. We're in a Pokemon card renaissance since 1996. It's wild out there. It's very funny. People are acting like they've lost their minds. It's like eggs, toilet paper, and Pokemon cards. Everyone's nutty over right now. It's so weird. Anyways. I'm gonna get rid of the boomerang wiggle. I think by itself it's one thing, but when it's actually moving through the air, now that I'm coming at it with a fresh set of eyes, so I'm actually gonna kill that entirely. I also want angle difference. I want there to be like a homing effect type thing. So some of this. You forgot you were here? Same. That's a much better arc for this boomerang. I like how it does like that turn. It's nice. What if we made it like super slow? Let's also do like a boomerang training room here. Let's add vision tiles. Just add like 4 here, maybe 1 here. Cool. Okay, so now we need to add like a maximum depth to it. Effect create, effect collect. Let's do timer equals room speed times 2, I guess 2 seconds. If timer is greater than 0, timer minus or equal to 1. If timer is less than or equal to 0, come back. right? Like a half screen. We'll add like a so when you set the boomerang up, we'll do stop equals 10 maybe. Sprite dot index equals 1. State dot run equals function. State machine time is greater than actually we'll do if hit stop equals less than or equal to 0. Stop just freezes the state, doesn't it? State machine dot time greater than or equal to times 0.25. Show debug message state. Yeah, see, so the boomerang, the update. Sprite dot index equals 1. Should work. Yeah, see, because should be part of the title, in my opinion. We add a little pause. That's way too much pause, but work. Let's add a little try this. Boomerang state dot stop equals function. Sprite dot shove. Let's do 2 the right. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, there we go. Gives it a nice little like shove. We can even probably even do more than that to exaggerate it. Let's see what that looks like. A little bit faster. So instead of, I think it's 45 by default, let's try 20. Cool. Let's move that back to 4 though. And then this should actually be var x equals lengthdir x. Var 4 range var y equals lengthdir y range. Got some nice boomerangs. But I agree, the way that it's spinning doesn't look right. Let's try either another sprite or fixing this one to not be so boxy. Base here. Let's see what it looks like when we like center it. Up. Kind of like oh, it's 3 wide. I do like how the diagonal affords it more space. You know what I mean? You could fit like more boomerang in there. I'm not super picky about sticking to 16 by 16, but I think it is an attractive option to be able to do it that way. Almost like this is too high up then. I would need this to come down a little bit, I think. Maybe I looks a lot better. Way better. The last thing I'll do is give the boomerang a hitbox, or hurtbox equals hurtbox create x, y. The x scale and y scale are going to be 4 and 4. Hurtbox.life equals -1. I think it'll create a red box and it should follow it around, which it does. That's good, yes. Very good. So say box.stun equals box.hitstop equals 10, 5. But shouldn't it kill him? But, oh yeah. Set to 0 by default. Alright, so it does hit them multiple times, which it shouldn't, because bound equals false. Oh, but it's not actually detecting a hit there. It should be if not if other dot check hit ID, then do this stuff. I think is probably a better method of doing all of that. So then hurtbox, we can do check hit equals function instant. Now it only hits him once. Then let's take the hurt box. Take out the invisible. Hurt box dot knockback equals 2. It's done for a lot more. And if it hits, oh, that's cool to do like an on hit thing. Check hit, on hit equals function. So what should it do? It's been hit. That's cool. So we'll do ring. Box dot on hit equals function. Come back equals true. Oh wait, it should do. I don't know if it should. It's kind of cool to hit it on the back end, but I'm sure that's how I want to. Now on the arrow, there are some effects that are pretty cool. So we'll do smoke trail. So now we got like a little smoky smoke trail. Oh. Look, I gotta speedrun strats. I have a shield now. Now we got a boomerang. Her only stuns. Should set off the bomb though. Nice. Okay. Feels good. So now we have a health system. We did a boomerang. Gotta do some more clever stuff with like tile detection that I'm unfamiliar with. I might have to do some research first to go into that to decide like if I'm on a water tile or what group of tiles, depending on what tile sets can be water tile and et cetera, et cetera. Like how does that change your behavior? A little bit more with teleportation stuff. Right on, right on. There's also a bunch of Game Maker games I've been meaning to play and finish. Maybe I should spend some time doing that too. Shield. I also need like a I set up this dialogue, but I need interactive like a button to hit interact. All right. I'm starved. I'm gonna eat some lunch. I'm gonna actually stop this stream here. I'll start it back up probably with some games if y'all wanna either want feedback on your games or you just want to watch me dig around on some of the ones that I've been meaning to play. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys